Hey y'all, it's Dr. B. This is your week 1 overview of work that you have to do. Again, I'll be seeing you in class, but this is just for when you get home to know exactly what to do and in what order and why. So we're going to go ahead here to content. And I'm sure from the intro videos you've done some of these things, but just for this first week, I'm going to make sure that you have watched the intro video, which is here. And I know that a lot of you already have done that, so that's great. This is the contact information, once again, for how to reach me. Clearly, it's going to be email. We also have a link to sign into Edpuzzle, so all of the stuff you did at orientation. So we're assuming now it's time for you to start the learning process. Don't forget, what you want to absolutely do is make sure you know when things are due. So this document, of course, is going to have all the due dates for everything lecture, everything lab, and you can find the due dates in several locations in this particular course page. So another thing that you can do to look at, and this is just a suggestion, would be the order of operations for what you may want to do. Again, you don't have to follow this order. I don't know what your learning style is, but several students have said that they like to know exactly what they should do first, second, third, fourth. So in terms of lecture, you want to review the exam study guide. And these are the major concepts that are on the particular study guide. And anything in red, of course, would be something that would have some assessment to it or something where you do a particular task. Some of these will be given to you while you're in class with me, and some will be home. So that is the next thing you should do. And then finally getting into work. So the learning materials. So we can see here that the exam study guide is here. You can go ahead and check this out. This will let you know everything you need, the major parts of each exam. And they flow very nicely by concept, which is really great. But in order to make this more cohesive, let's go ahead and tackle the first chapter. So you would click onto here. Obviously, you can see there's all the different chapters, chapter 3. Let's start with chapter 2, information. I put these in an order that I think are good. So you want to watch all of these and do all of these activities in order because they build upon themselves. In other words, it's very hard to do chi-square analysis if you're not keen on exactly how pedigrees and Punnett squares work. So the one thing that obviously is different here is the PowerPoint itself. So this is a link to the PowerPoint. These are all of the Edpuzzle activities that I have embedded. So you'd want to obviously go here and go ahead and get started with this. Again, you can full screen this if you want. You can start to attack the first Edpuzzle activity with its questions and whatnot. It's going to put your grade right into Edpuzzle. So then from there, once you finish that, it would be a good idea to attack the second Edpuzzle, and then from there I have potentially the third. And then from that point I have all kinds of practice examples for you to do. So I like a lot of practice stuff. And then once you get through all the practice, and some of these have practices embedded in them, I then have the assignment for you to do in McGraw-Hill Connect. Now you do it from here, but it'll go through McGraw-Hill Connect. You can do this up to 3 times. It'll take the highest grade. So there's a lot of practice in here, and I suggest going in order. That's really all we need for week 1 in terms of the lecture part of it. For lab, obviously, I will address that in class. So hopefully that gives you a little bit of an outline about what you're doing. And if you, of course, have any questions at any point in time, let me know. All right. See you later.